segment is anchored by myself and Big Tony. We have a few ground rules and would like to spell that out. Firstly, you keep your mic muted and indicate by the raise of your hand if you have a question for us. Big Tony will call on you when it gets to your turn. And then when he does that, please go right ahead and ask your question because we have very limited time. And we would, of course, we often have quite a number of persons waiting to ask questions. So we'll try and do respond to people as quickly as possible. And then please make your question very straight to the point. There's no need being very elaborate. And then secondly, we need to pay attention to where questions and answers are coming forth so that we don't go repeating questions that have been asked already, except of course, like we often say here, if there are areas where, you know, maybe the explanation wasn't so clear, you can ask further for, you know, for us to shed more light on the gray areas where and if there are any. And okay, when it gets to your turn, you simply just unmute your mic and ask your question. I think that's basically the ground rule. I don't know if Big Tony is ready for us tonight.
Yeah, good evening, Hillary.
Good evening, Big
Good evening,
Tony.
Eki.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, have Michael Awak. Please, can you unmute your mic? Michael Awak, go ahead.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mike.
Good evening. Can you? Good evening.
We can hear you. Please go ahead,
We can
Michael.
hear you. Go ahead.
I've been finding it difficult to register someone and to upgrade. So I don't know what is happening. Is the system on maintenance?
The system is perfectly fine. You may need to check if you have pending transactions. If you have pending transactions, you will need to cancel them so that you can proceed with your request.
The pending transactions I had has been cancelled. Yet the thing is not buying.
Did you adjust your gas fee?
I actually did at the first instance, and I saw the reactions, so I decided to allow it to flow. Yet, well, at the end of the day, I was able to successfully register one person, but the upgrade I needed to do could not go through. I've tried and tried and tried, and it's not going through.
And you're sure the person has sufficient funds for the upgrade?
The fund is intact.
Okay, perhaps you need to send screenshots to the GATI together. If the account is sufficiently funded, then upgrade shouldn't be a problem if there is no pending transaction. So those are the two things we need to check, if there's sufficient funds, and then we need to also check the transaction history to know whether there is a pending transaction there. So if perhaps you can send the screenshots to the group, let's look at it together.
Okay. How do I do that?
You are in the Telegram group, right?
Yes, I am.
Just a screenshot, and then you send it to the Telegram group. That's all.
It's okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
Hillary, secondly, I don't know if Michael Forsage is in view mode. If you are in view mode, you may not be able to purchase. Make sure you are logged in properly. You know, if you try to purchase from view mode, it may not be possible. Okay, can we have Safa Austin? Safa Austin. Safa Austin. Austin. Tafa. Can you unmute your mic, Tafa? Are you ready for us, Tafa?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, I did not start from the beginning. May I say good evening to all?
Good evening.
From where I met was where they say the cost for registration is $15,000. Is it $15,000 or $15? That is one.
Not 15,000, all right? It's 0.05 Ethereum. Ordinarily, that should be about $15. But because of the recent rise in Ethereum, you probably will be looking at $20 to $30, not thousand, $20 to $30.
Then to upgrade from one slot or to activate from one slot to the other, do you have to pay additional, or it has to be from your registration or from the number of people you bring in?
You have two options, all right? You can do money out of pocket, fund your wallet, and buy as many slots as you want to buy.
Oh.
That's one option. The second option is that you grow your business organically as you earn from your as people join your business and you earn, you compound your earnings to buy higher levels. So either of the two will work.
Okay. So for you to move forward, you just have to do that.
Yeah, for you, because if you remain on one level, you just keep earning at that level. All right. If you move to higher levels, you earn higher funds on the higher levels. Firstly, every new level costs twice as much as the previous level, and the profit on each level is twice as much as the one on the previous one. So I'm sure you would always want to earn more than what you're currently earning. So that's the motivation for you to buy higher levels.
Exactly. Okay, thank you.
Right. Thank you, Safa.
Can we have Omotosho? Oluwaseyi Fumi Omotosho. Can you unmute your mic, Mr. Omotosho? Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I would like to know how much will I need in Nigeria Naira to register?
Okay, I think I'm not sure what the current exchange rate is at Olu. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is. It's about 480 or thereabouts.
So that means
you can multiply.
I can multiply 480 by
$30. You can multiply exactly. So that should give you an idea of what it will cost. But what I often advise prospects is convert what you have to dollars, put in your wallet. When you have purchased and you're at the point of registration, whatever change is left in your wallet belongs to you.
All right. So that means I will need that same amount for someone to join. Hold on, I would need that same amount for someone to join me if I'm referring.
You need to understand that that's the lowest level that you are describing. All right.
Okay.
That's the lowest level. So there are people who can afford far more than that. So if it's $200, $300, $1,000, you can afford. It's fine.
I get you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Can we have Kevin? Kevin Ogochukwu. Kevin, can you unmute your mic? Kevin Ogochukwu, are you there? Are you ready for us? Go ahead. Kevin, your network is not too good. Can you change your position and unmute your mic one more time? Kevin, go ahead.
Good evening. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening, Kevin.
Okay. Okay, good evening. I want to know, I registered about 3 weeks ago. And let me start with, the person that registered me, I registered because of the testimony, his testimony, he received money after 4 days he was registered. And after 1 week, again, he received money. But I registered about 3 weeks plus now, and my account is still the same. I haven't received anything up till now. And I wanted to register some people, but most of them are asking me, how far have you received? Because and it's very difficult for me to convince them if I haven't received anything. And I registered S4 level 6 for about 3 weeks now, and nothing has happened. I don't know why it's like that to compare to the person that I registered under, how he received. So I don't know why my own is different. That is why I want to know.
Okay, Kevin, the person who you signed up under, all right, that person was recruiting people. That's why he had results to show. All right, if you are not recruiting people, you'll probably not have results to show. And again, secondly, sometimes we hear these kinds of feedback where people say, if I don't have anything on my dashboard, I don't have anything to show people, and they will not sign up. We have also seen cases where people have money on their dashboard and yet they are unable to recruit. So it's not about whether you have earned that is stopping you from recruiting. It's the mindset that you have that you need to do something about. All right? So what you need to do is get your people, be excited about the opportunity, whether you've earned or not. And I can categorically tell you that for 3 weeks that you have not earned, according to your statement, the major reason you haven't earned is because you haven't brought people to your business. So that's why you are not earning. It's like somebody who has a warehouse, a shop, is not inviting customers to come and patronize him. He keeps the business, the warehouse completely shut down. And so how would you sell as compared to the one who has his warehouse open and is calling for customers to come in? So if you don't advertise what you have, your business will be there, your stock will be there, nobody will pick them up. All right, so that's what you need to do. If you have difficulty speaking to your prospects, get them to join this Zoom call. Once they join and they understand the business, they'll join you. That's the simple strategy a lot of persons are using. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So I believe that will work for you, Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we have Kosoko Dean? Kosoko, can you unmute your mic, please? Kosoko Dean, go ahead.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, from my hand this afternoon. My question is simple. We talked about getting, 12 slots. My question is, what is the total cost of, getting to that 12, the 12 slots or whatever? And at that, once you get the 12 slot, what level does it take you to?
Okay, 12 slots is the maximum, all right, slots that you need to buy on each of the slots, on each of the matrices, all right? So if you've acquired up to 12 slots on X4, that's the terminal slots that you can acquire, and you keep earning from there on, as long as you're driving your business as well, and your downliners are also doing their thing. Again, you asked how much it will cost for the entire 12 slots. That's somewhere between $35,000 to $40,000 right now, because the price of Ethereum has skyrocketed.
Okay. And now we're saying now, even if you get the 12 slots, if your downline or whoever that are on those slots are not, bringing people in, does it mean you're not going to earn?
You will earn, but it's slow. If you look at what the presenter presented, he said passive participants will earn slowly. You will earn, but of course you won't earn as much as the person who is daily active and recruiting. Okay, so that means you want your business to grow based on variables that are not within your control. And by that, I mean you're waiting for spillovers to come, and nobody controls the spillover.
Okay, so nobody controls the spillover?
Nobody controls the spillover. It's system generated, system allocated.
Okay, can you enlighten me a little bit on what the spillover is all about?
Okay, now if you look at the X4 structure that he showed, you will see positions A and B. On every slot on X4, there are 6 positions behind each slot. Let's name them positions A to F. Positions A and B do not come to the owner of that slot. Position F also doesn't come to the owner of that slot. So what comes to the owner of the slot is position C, D, and E. And that happens to all of us who are participants. All right. So those positions that don't come to you, they end up becoming spillovers to other participants in the group. All right. So that's what drives the community help that we generate for each other. So nobody controls that. Is the system algorithm that controls that and knows exactly where to place each of those spillovers or overflows as they may be. So that's why I said you don't want to leave your business to variables that are not within your control. Bearing in mind that the spillovers are generated by people who are willing and are able to do the work. They are the ones generating the spillovers.
Okay, so meaning even if you're able to get the 12 slots and you're not bringing referrals, but people, like your downline are bringing referrals, they might be earning more than you're earning. That's what it means, right?
No. It depends on what levels they are. All right. If they're on the same level with you, definitely they'll generate spillovers for you and you'll be earning. But again, someone who is active, it's possible for your downline to overtake you, especially if they are more active than you. If you're not active, you're just sitting there, you're not doing anything. Yes, it is possible for them to overtake you in earnings.
So can I throw more light on this for him?
All right, please do.
Okay, so the one advantage of you upgrading to level 12 or slot 12 on the X4 is that your earnings are far bigger when they come than those who are just on level 2 or level 3. It's like I have 2 rooms, for example, 2 buildings, and you have 12 buildings. So it's like I have 1 room, you have an estate. The tenants who will come and occupy your estates, which you've invested into, are more than mine, and you will of course earn bigger. So while your spillovers are dropping on different slots, 1, 2, 5, 7, 12, just like that, I would only be earning on 1 and 2. So that's the advantage of upgrading. So when your own drops, it's far bigger than any other thing, and people will envy you. That's just it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Martin. Absolutely clear.
One more question, please. Can I quickly ask one more question?
This is your last one, please.
Okay, thank you. Now, at what point do I get the Forsage card, and on what machine can I make withdrawals?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
At what point can I get the Forsage card, and on what machine can I make withdrawals?
The Forsage card is not out yet. All right. The expectation is that by end of the month it should be ready. And then, of course, if you're a resident in a country where you have crypto-based ATMs, you should be able to use your card effectively.
So if I'm not in a country that has that, how do I catch out?
You move your money to the same way you are buying your Ethereum to sign up is the same way you sell your Ethereum when you need to sell, either from your local vendors that you're buying from, or depending on the country where you are. A lot of countries in Africa here use Remitano and Luno. Some also buy from their local vendors. If you're in the US, Coinbase, UK, Coinbase as well. Different countries have different exchanges where they can buy Ethereum from. I don't know what country you're in, but I suspect it's in the far west. So Coinbase most likely will be your best bet.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Kosoko, thank you.
Okay, can we have Infinite Hot 5? Infinite Hot 5. Infinite Hot 5 from Mucha please. Infinite Hot 5, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I just came in now, and I want to know how much can $100 open on S3 and S4? How many slots?
Before now, $100 could do possibly 1 or 2 slots on X3 and up to 4 slots on X4. But with the current rise in Ethereum and the rise in the network fee, probably will be able to buy you 1 slot on X3 and then 2 slots on X4.
Okay, because I have a
but you will still have some change left.
Yes, somebody told me he registered. He paid. He registered with $100. Then he was able to open S3 1 slot, then S4 1 slot. Then he tried to open another one. They were telling him insufficient balance.
That's a possibility. It's a possibility in the sense that, if you didn't monitor what the network fee was at the point of registration and just went ahead and dealt, it's possible that he may have eaten so much into his balance such that he was unable to buy a higher level. It happens.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Xperia L2. Xperia L2. Xperia L2, can you unmute your mic?
It's unmuted. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yes,
go
we
ahead.
can.
Okay, my name is Kenneth. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Ken.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, Ken, we can hear you.
Yes, I just joined, and I want to find out, like the question the other man asked, the one you said is living, you suspect is living far in the West region. I want to ask, from X3 to X4, how do you move? What is the total amount that helps you to exceed or to stay in all of the slots in X3 before you move to X4? I don't understand the matrix movement and the amount that could allow you be in the slot.
Okay, Xperia, I don't know if you saw, were you part of the presentation from the beginning?
No, I came in like 15 minutes ago.
Okay, I think that's why you're asking, all right? Because there are 2 sides to the business. There's the X3 and the X4. At the point of registration, the system automatically buys 1 slot for you on X3 and another slot for you on X4. Now, you take a decision as to what matrix you want to develop first. And the advice we often give is that you drive your X4 ahead before you drive your X3. But again, if you want to drive both, it's fine. If you're a networker, you can recruit. That's fantastic. But if you're not, and you want to buy up many slots on X4, you can go ahead and do that. It opens up more opportunities for you to earn, either from your effort or from the global community, as spillovers and overflows are generated from there. You talked about the cost of purchase of slots 1 to 12 on both sides. For each of the matrix, slots 1 to 12 will probably cost somewhere around $35,000 to $40,000 at this stage because of the rise in price of Ethereum. So if X4 will probably cost that much, then X3 will also cost that much as well.
Okay, so if I'm able to cover all and still go ahead and do marketing, I earn more money, right?
Fantastic. That's the best strategy, really.
Okay. I think that's okay. But since I joined, I think I joined. Well, sorry, I joined 2 weeks ago. Okay. And the only changes I'm seeing, because I'm only seeing $7 something on my Ethereum. I'm not seeing anything on my dashboard. It's just doing $0 dollars. So
what have you done about your business since you joined? You haven't done anything, have you?
I haven't. I've been trying to recruit people, but I get them the Zoom meeting ID for them to log on and listen. So by tomorrow, I'm going to ask a lot of them if they did come on board, because I don't think I'm seeing them here, but I'll ask them, because since it's like the names are not coming up, except for the phones they're using.
All right, fantastic. But what you need to do is get them to participate in the Zoom call where they are informed where they see things for themselves, adequate information, and then they can decide from there if they want to be a part of your business. So that's the best approach, and that's actually the essence of the Zoom, the webinar on a daily basis.
Okay. I think there are some materials too that could help send to them too.
Yeah, we have lots of materials in the Telegram group. I don't know if you're in the Telegram group. Lots of materials available. Okay, so you should be seeing people posting those materials there. And if you go click on the top of the page, you will see media, files, and all whatnot. There are lots of videos there that you can use. You can also get a lot from YouTube as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've copied it. I've copied a lot, and I sent it to people for
All right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Can we have Bright Chidi? Bright Chiji? Bright, can you unmute your mic, please?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I want to ask a question. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Bright.
Good evening.
Yeah, I want to ask a question. I made a mistake because I know extra is for referrals and X4 is for investors, right?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. We can hear you, Bright.
Okay, so I wanted to open my level 2 in X4. Then I made a mistake by opening my level 2 in X3. Does that cause any damage on my Forsage?
No, it doesn't. It's still your asset, all right? So there's no problem with that.
Okay, so I can go ahead and open my level 2 in X4.
Yes, you can.
Okay, the second question. In this Forsage, how many cryptocurrency can you use Forsage to trade?
Forsage is not a trading platform, all right? It's a peer-to-peer group for crowdfunding, all right? So you're not trading. It's based on the Ethereum blockchain, and the means of exchange on the Forsage platform is Ether. That's Ethereum, the currency for Ethereum blockchain. That's all.
So it's only
no other currency there.
Forsage is for only Ethereum.
Absolutely correct.
All right. Thank you.
So every other thing you see out there that is bearing Forsage, please note that it is not Forsage.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. That is my question for now.
All right. Thank you.
Can we have Kate Olonta? Kate Olonta, can you? Okay. Kate, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, Kate.
Good evening.
Yes. So I like to ask, I don't know how much exactly do I need to start this business? Like, if I want to, because if I want to talk to my friends about it, they're like, okay, how much do we need? Because it's important. So how much exactly in Naira would I need to start this business? Because the first time somebody added me to this group, the person said $100. So I don't know if that's still the same. So
okay, Kate. When someone told you $100, I think the person wanted to get you started on higher levels at the time, perhaps. But again, the minimum that you need to sign up is 0.05 Ethereum. That's the closest anybody can give you. That's the most accurate anybody can give to you. Why? Because the value of Ethereum fluctuates. If you understand that the price of Ethereum on a daily basis shifts based on demand and supply, once you know that it's 0.05 Ethereum that you need, simply multiply the current cost of Ethereum with 0.05. And then that will give you the dollar value. And then you multiply that with 470 or 480, which is the exchange rate for Ethereum per dollar to the Naira. I don't know if that has that made any sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense because when the person added me to that, because this is the first time I'm coming to the Zoom platform. So the person that added me to the WhatsApp group said that this Forsage or something that they start with $100. That's what they were saying in the WhatsApp group initially.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what they were saying, that
network.
in their group is not, it's that the minimum is $100. So
Okay.
yes, so I wanted to know if I just wanted to know so that I can talk to because I have a few friends I really want to talk to, but I just want to get all these facts intact
Okay.
before so that I don't just go and start, muturing, then it's different thing they're saying, then I'm saying different thing. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay. I understand you, Kate. I think
yes.
it's the group. It's that group that took that decision.
Okay.
To run it like that. But Forsage is basically 0.05 Ethereum. That's somewhere in the range of $20 to $30. All right.
Okay.
But maybe they mentioned $100 so that you can start off with more than one slot. That's why they pegged it at $100 for their team.
Okay. Okay. All right. Then I don't even know another thing. I don't even know the person because I saw the adverts on radio. So I don't even know who to go back to right about now. So I don't even know if I still have the message, but
But
got
you belong you belong that message you got from the radio led you to a WhatsApp group, right?
Yes, yes. I think somebody,
Okay.
oh yes, I think it's a number, it's a particular number, and they say I should type something. So I don't even know, I would check.
That's what what it is that person paid for that radio advert to get to you. So that person deserves the credit for recruiting you. So what you need to do is ask in the group that this is how you join this group via radio broadcast. So who is supposed to lead you through the process? I'm sure someone will respond to you. The head admin will respond to you.
Okay, splendid.
Okay, Hilary,
Yep.
Kate, what you do is
yes, sir.
Just private chat the admin. Whoever that is admin in that group is the person who did that advert. Just private chat.
There may be more than one admin. That's why I was suggesting that you do. If it's more than one admin.
Even if there are more than one.
Okay.
Okay,
even if there are more than one, maybe they did it jointly.
Okay.
They did the advert jointly. Just chat that me. Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Can we have Techno come on? All right. Techno come on 15. Techno come on 15. Techno come on 15. They are not there. Techno come on 15. Are you there?
I'm not sure that person is ready.
And then let's go back. There's one particular person that's asking, maybe he did not know how to raise his hand. Let me call him to try and unmute him to ask his question. What is that? Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I can't locate him again. All right. Please, I want to know how much you know. How do I get back? No. Okay. Okay, I think that's about it. Most of the questions on the chat board we have answered.
No, Big Tony.
If you're coming from radio,
Big Tony.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, Betty is asking a question. She said, I mistakenly transferred $45 to a trust wallet that my downline had already closed. I was given a video on how to retrieve the trust wallet, but my downline retrieved the trust wallet, but the $45 has not reflected in his trust wallet. What should I do, please? Betty, this issue, I think we handled it earlier this evening. If the person was successful in retrieving his old trust wallet, and that you are sure that's where you sent it to, you can easily compare the address on that trust wallet with the one you sent money to, and you are sure that the transaction was verified, it's not pending, then there is no reason why the funds shouldn't be in that wallet. So those are the things you need to check. You need to check and be sure that the person actually successfully retrieved his old wallet with the 12 keys. And then you need to be sure that the wallet address that you sent the funds to tallies with what is in that new, tallies with the address on that old wallet he's talking about. So if they tally, the money should be in that wallet, as long as it's not a pending transaction. All right, thank you. Is Big Tony still there? Okay, can we take Jefta Ndubisi? That should be the last one for today. Or if Techno Camon can speak, your mic is unmuted. Perhaps you can speak to us.
I don't know if you can hear me. Hello?
Okay, yes, we can. We can hear you now.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Good evening, house.
You may need to change your position, all right? Your network is a bit unstable.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. I have joined over 2 weeks.
Okay.
But I don't know how to operate in it. I have an upline. And the most important thing now is I don't have materials I can read on to get abreast of what people are doing.
Okay, are you in the Telegram group or WhatsApp group?
I'm not in any one.
Please, your upline should do something about that. Your upline owes you that responsibility to nurture you and get you adequately informed. It's so frustrating for people who join that their uplines seem to have abandoned. So I feel your pain and I sympathize with you, but your upline, that's your upline's responsibility. It should get you into the Telegram group where there are resources available for you to study at your leisure. And then maybe on the side, what you can do is also take out time to go to YouTube and study videos. That'll be very useful to you. And then make it a point of duty to participate in the Zoom calls on a daily basis. You can pick up a lot of information by participation because a lot of people ask different questions here that will be beneficial to you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. So we take the last one
Larry,
from
he can equally just...
Sorry, Big Tony.
Yeah, what I'm saying that the last guy that just spoke, let him just go to the chat box and the link is there. And join the Telegram group right now. Just go to the chat box, scroll back up, and you see the link for the Telegram group. You join now. Can we have on the BC, please? Can you unmute your mic?
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Jefta.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a question, and my question is, which wallet is trusted for one to register Forsage on? Trust wallet, token wallet, or token pockets, or is there any other trusted wallet one can use to start up?
Okay, it's not about the trust nature in the wallet. It's about what works with your device. So if you use an Android phone, what will work best for your Android is Trust Wallet. If you use an iPhone, what will work for your iPhone is Token Pocket. If you use a PC or laptop or desktop, what will work best for you is MetaMask. So those are the three key recommended wallets. There are others, but those are the primary ones that are mostly in use.
Okay. It's just that there was a friend of mine which I referred, and the person downloaded Token Pocket, and the person is using Android. So I helped him to purchase the Ethereum. So for him to now register with my link on Forsage, then it happens that he forgot his password that he used on that Token Pocket. So, and he couldn't find the password because maybe he made a mistake when he was putting it. So he's not asking me if there is a way he can be able to recover his account because the money is stuck inside there. He cannot even link again with my link. So
it's very simple. It's very simple. Hello, Jefta. It's very simple. What he needs to do, since it's an Android phone, let him download Trust Wallet. Instead of creating a wallet at the point of after downloading, he should select already have a wallet. All right. Once he selects, he already has a wallet. That will, and then it will ask for his 12 words that he used in opening the token pocket. And then once it provides the 12 words, it will migrate the funds from his token pocket into his trust wallet. And then he can go ahead and do whatever he wants to do.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That is what I will tell him to do right now.
All right. Thank you, Jeffter.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah.
All right. Good night. All right. Thank you, everyone. We've come to the end of today's presentation. I don't think there are any other questions for tonight. Thank you for participating. On behalf of Big Tony, on behalf of Martin, FX Charles, Emma Velescu, and Julian, thank you for participating. We hope to see you again tomorrow. This is a daily call, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. And again, we would like to end by telling you that you should go back to the person who invited you to take it up from there. Do not go to strangers, people you do not know. We cannot vouch for anyone when it has to do with money. So stay protected and stay safe out there until we see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Good night.